Hello everyone and welcome back for experiment number 2. In experiment number 1 we talked about finding light in the darkness, didn't we, as we made our lava lamp. And we talked about different things or people or ways in which we can find light when we're struggling to find it in the darkness. Maybe when we're feeling sad or frustrated or we've had a disagreement with someone, what can help us to see the light, to see things differently? And we talked about how talking to someone might help, or listening to the other person, to their point of view, maybe some time out, some prayer time or something like that might help us to find light in the darkness. And we're going to carry on thinking about that theme in experiment number 2. Now for experiment number 2, all you will need is three things. You will need a glass, a clean one, not with your lava lamp in it. You will need some water. And you will need an orange. Should go through that again. You will need a light. You will need a glass. Check. You will need some water. Check. And you will need an orange. Check. And what you're going to do is put your glass in front of you, like that. And you're going to fill it almost to the top, but not quite, with water. What we're going to do, this experiment, is we are just going to add the orange to the glass of water. Now, what do you think will happen when I add the orange to the glass of water? Do you think it will sink or do you think it will float? What do you think will happen as I add the orange to the glass of water? Shall we have a look? Maybe you can do it at home too. Try not to make a big splash. Oh! It's floating. Is that what you were expecting? Were you expecting your orange to float? Or did you think it might sink because it's quite heavy? What did you think? What we're going to do, if you fish your orange out, what we're going to do is we're going to peel the orange. I'm going to try again. I'm going to peel the orange and try again. As we peel it, I might like to think about different things which help us to stay afloat, to look for light in the darkness when it might be hard to find. Maybe you've got a favourite TV programme or a book you like to read to help you feel calm in times of darkness. Maybe you like to talk to your friends or someone in your family. What are the different ways which help you to find light when things are a bit dark? Maybe when you're feeling sad or a bit fed up with the lockdown or something like that. So, when you've peeled your orange, like this, we're going to add it to the water. Now, what do you think will happen? Just stop and have a think for a moment. So when we added the orange with the peel on, what happened? Did it sink or did it float? It floated, didn't it? So what do we think will happen when we add the orange with no peel? Should we take a look? Oh, it's sinking. Is that what you were expecting? Were you expecting it to sink? Why do you think that's the case? Because this orange is heavier, isn't it? And this one is lighter. So you think usually a heavy object sinks to the bottom, a lighter object might float. Why do you think it sunk to the bottom? I wonder if you know. Perhaps if you do, you can tell me when you're back in the Zoom room. So we think about those things which help us to float, to find light in the darkness. Perhaps you can tell me why you think the lighter orange has sunk to the bottom. See you back in the Zoom room.